Many of our officers here have degrees from St. Thomas dating way back, including people that also have retired from this organization. But the leadership skills and the passion they had for serving others, I think, bodes directly to some of the things that we learned at University of St. Thomas. Well, I think the police leadership program at St. Thomas absolutely helped prepare me for not only my role as a chief of police, but I was an assistant chief at the time. I've always believed in lifelong learning, number one, especially in a field like ours that changes every single day. But some of the things that stuck out at St. Thomas were the core principles and values of the school itself. And I think that they transcend all the programs, the different master's and undergraduate programs at St. Thomas. So when it came to the leadership program, some of the instructors we had were just simply amazing. They taught us the value of ethics and integrity, regardless of the specific methodologies or the books that we read. We always had engaging conversation about current topics and how we could all become better leaders, and how we looked at ourselves in a mirror as well. And I think that's very important. You can't afford not to go through the program. There is flexibility, but the things that you will learn are just, you can't quantify it. It's just something that's very, very important. The deciding factor for me to go to the University of St. Thomas to receive my master's degree, and I looked at a lot of different institutions, had attended different institutions in the past as well, was the word of mouth really the word of mouth accolades that I learned from other people that had gone through the same program. Number two, I also knew one of the professors that was kind of the lead person of the program at the time. Well, there's a couple things. Number one, I'll even give a shout out to one of the professors, and his name is Dr. Tom Fish. I can tell you that in his class, we really got into the meat and potatoes about current leadership today and confronting who we were as people, individuals. What are our styles? Because we're all different. And that was something that I continue to remember. For me to bring up his name, and I've been out of the program for some time now, it just resonated with me. And I can tell you that I was going to school with two other people that work for the St. Paul Police Department. It resonated with them as well. You have to be humble as a leader. We all have different ideas what a good leader should be. Everybody has a different thing. But people that are humbled, people that are good listeners, people that believe in servitude, I think many people agree that there's someone that they're going to listen to before they listen to someone who dictates to them. The cohort experience and the people that were in my class, we continue to be friends today. And I think that one of the benefits that St. Thomas has is, with all their programs, all their degree programs, is not only just a strong alumni, but as alumni, even in my cohort, we continue to talk to each other. We've continued to have events where we try to get together once a year. But more importantly than that, if somebody needs a favor or something from me, they can call me. If I need a favor from someone else, I can call an inspector or now an assistant chief in Minneapolis. We have this informal chain that we can contact each other. And then we'll discuss about, hey, do you remember this class? You know, I'm facing this issue right now. I think Professor so-and-so addressed that. And we still continue to talk about that. And I got to tell you, I mean, I don't think that you see that in a lot of other college institutions. And so the togetherness, I mean, that was probably the best thing. Actually, when I was still the assistant chief and John Harrington was still the chief and I was going through the program, because of Phil, we've had the first vice lady, I guess you would call it, actually come here with the delegation. And we did a video here and talked about different things here. And I've had many people from Liberia in my office since I've been the chief. We've done some drives and some things, equipment things to help their department. And also I've met with some of their leaders, their actual police chiefs of different villages or areas to talk about different things. But that's all goes back to, I think, what we started with, relationships. And those relationships are just unbelievable. I don't meet Phil. We don't have any of those relationships. Your educational institution, St. Thomas, has all these relationships. So it has this fingerprint, not just in the United States, but all around the world. You can go somewhere and find someone that says, I either went to St. Thomas or I know someone that has helped me from the University of St. Thomas. And you don't hear about that in a lot of other institutions.